Gentrification and inflation has made things more expensive, and it's just, as a young person, I'm just kind of worried that in the next 5 years things will be more expensive for my generation, wanting to move out, wanting to do stuff in London.
The community is never ever involved in these changes or conversations or thoughts, but then they're told often that these things can't be changed. It's disingenuous for them to say, oh, we can't change these things because everything's there in stone, when clearly it's not true.
Because often people speak about affordable housing. What's affordable? Like, whose opinion was that's affordable? So it's really about like gaining your statistics and asking the local community, like, what do you believe is affordable? Because only then, that's when it's transparent about where the profit is going.
I think something that young people really need to be involved in is being given opportunities to represent ourselves.
There is racial profiling. There is, I would just say, injustice within the police. And to be able to arm yourself with that knowledge and go forth and have these meetings and find different art forms to actually express that as well, I feel like that's a very, very vital thing. I know for a fact that Colin Roach did not commit suicide. See, Hackney ain't innocent. There's blood on our streets from the hands of the police. There's some names I didn't even mention, like Vincent Graham, Tune Hassan, Michael Ferreira. All these names are no officers charged. Still no justice for their families. My prayers are large, because it don't take a bullet to break someone's heart. R.I.P. to the fallen. Hackney ain't innocent. There's blood on our streets from the hands of the police.
There are so many young people out there with incredibly important stories and messages to share, but I think often we just don't get those opportunities to be heard. So being part of I Will is about giving us those opportunities and then also making sure the right people are actually listening when we're talking.
As individuals, for me, my identity comes from finding connections with people who are like me, but also finding connections with people who are not like me. And that's also okay, that people are different from each other. And that shift is essential, because then ultimately we become a better society when we communicate.
Today, it was nice to be part of a really, democratic discussion with loads of different opinions, different voices, very conflicting opinions and voices.
You cannot alienate and block the community from being involved in things and then expect them to come back when you want them to.
Yeah, it was great to kind of have a platform where people can speak to people they don't normally get access to and share a lot of their opinions.
You need to be thinking about the practices you're engaging with, the people who are in their practices, the culture, to really solve the problem.
Yeah, inspiring.
There's a lot more honest conversations happening, and the fact that I'm seeing it so much more often, I believe that at some point things might start changing, and it's going to take it will take one developer to make that change so that others can maybe take that step forward to kind of change things as well.